Welcome back. We're talking sports right here at Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Cecilia, we're talking about how admirable this Ezekiel Bassey's deal is. It excites me particularly. You know why? Our league players can now dream. Yeah. They'll be like, I was part of that tour.
They've been dreaming.
You know, yeah.
They can now have, their dream can now turn into reality.
Yeah, fantastic, like, you know. Because I remember in 1995, yes, if I'm correct, Benga Okunowo, it was from a competition in Portugal. He was discovered, taken into the Barca team. Louis van Gaal was the coach then. And then Benga just dazzled. And then he made it. He made it into the main team. Ezekiel, you can start thinking that way too, and it's very possible. And I've said it's just the Nigerian man in me that is speaking now. I'm not wishing any Barca player. I'm not wishing any Barca player, you know, evil luck. But football, anything can happen. Some might just get injured, and then look, bring in the Nigerian guy. He's rock solid, and then that's it. You have a chance, you take it.
Yeah, that's the way it is. But I just hope that it's going to go well for him, because you know how solid, how big Barcelona is. You have to be very, very good. I read something about Cesc Fabregas. You know, when he had to move to Arsenal, you know, when he moved to Chelsea, when he left Barcelona, went back to England, went to Chelsea, he said anytime they lose a game at Barcelona, you know, they didn't celebrate, you know, party, didn't do anything for like weeks and all that. They stay sober until the next game and all that. So it's a very, very serious club. So he needs to work extra hard, you know, for him to be able to make it into the first team. And the fact that he's a winger will even make it more difficult for him. So he needs to be extremely good.
That's right. Winger, he can also play in the middle of the park, and it depends on formation. You know, there's just something about football works with performance and sometimes a little bit of luck. You just dazzle in training. And then the coach looks at you and says, wait, I can change from the diamond formation to something else to suit this guy. Let me just check it out. And then it works. Look at Victor Moses today. So it's possible that Ezekiel Bassey might just be the next big thing happening to football in this country. And he can actually motivate other players. You know, guys in Aimba without start dreaming.
Because straight from here, you know, when you mentioned Okunowo, you know, it wasn't from NPFL. Amunike was from Tunisia, right? It wasn't straight from, you know, NPFL. That's why this one is really, really different. I think it's something we actually need to really get to talk about. But we'll just be waiting. You're keeping tabs on him right now. He's on loan right now. See what's going to happen. He's going to get that TSA. Passed his medical, you know, after undergoing medical late yesterday, and because Barcelona had to confirm that, hey, passed his medical. So he's not going to be our player, but in the team.
I saw him on that Barca's call, and I wanted to just greet him with BBO, let him know that he's my brother. You know, but it's okay.
Okay, we'll talk athletics now.
But let's just give a charge to Shehu Diko, the chairman of the LMC, to Mutiu Adepoju, who is in charge of the La Liga, you know, partnership in Nigeria, that we need to start doing more of this because it makes us happy, you know.
Now, also the players need to be playing well, and whenever a referee make a decision, don't crowd him, you know, just be of good behavior and everything, and talk to your fans, and everything definitely go well. Now, move straight to athletics. Now, what's happening? The Sebastian Coe, he had to face the parliament again because of this investigation on doping that is ongoing. They were actually saying he misled them, but this time he had to come out to clear his name, saying that, look, he did not mislead anybody. It's the way it is.
That's right.
That's the way.
Cecilia, everybody must feel the hate in these anti-doping fights, including those that are in charge, the leaders, everyone. You know, Adam, Sebastian Coe just came out and said, look, I didn't mislead anybody in this investigation of doping. What we were doing was on investigations, and we're asking questions. And when I say the purpose of this note is, of course, to advise you that I have now been made aware of the allegations. So he has come out to clarify his own name, because this anti-doping rule violation is no joke.
It's no joke at all.
It's no joke, Celia, particularly when we find out that what happened to Diak. We'll find out that leaders that are supposed to be fighting this thing have hands in it. The moment is that, so this man says, look, I have a good name. Everybody knows me that I've been fighting this thing, and now they're accusing me of doing this and this. You need to come out and speak.
Yeah, that's what, you know, because that's what he says, that at that time they insisted that the specific details of the email that was sent to him by the then marathon race director, talking about David Bedford. He didn't know the details of it and all that. He didn't open the attachment and everything, because that's the details they're not finding, and knowing that, hey, there are a whole lot of things in here that he didn't tell us. But he said at that time, he appeared before them in December, he said he didn't know the details of it. But right now, since they get to know, so he did not mislead them in any way. You know what? We just listened to Sebastian Coe talking about Heidelberg presidents.
on the follow-up tests and the action of the organisation to try and eradicate it, to chase down the cheats, yes, I am. Are all our systems perfect? I doubt it very much. Were the walls too high around a large part of the anti-doping infrastructure and architecture? Yes, they probably were. I'm happy to concede here. There were, was too much power vested in too few people within the organisation? Yes, clearly. And is that the case? Probably in the traditional structures across sport? Yes. Can those be changed? They have to be, because we have to lower the walls. We cannot have a situation where you are not able to properly interrogate and make sure that the right systems are in place. Will I put those systems in place? Yes. Can those changes be made quickly? Yes, they can. Can we return to trust? That's going to take far longer.
Okay, that's Sebastian Coe, having to clarify his own name. Look, I didn't mislead anybody in any way. At that time, I just did not open the attachment. And right now, you found out about it. But this is the way it is.
Sebastian Coe, next time, open the attachment.
Okay.
What's up with everybody saying they didn't open attachment? Mariam Sharapova didn't open the attachment. You know what now? You said, both if you get a mail from WADA, call them to say, was there an attachment?
Even if there is none.
Because everybody is using the same line of they didn't know there was an attachment, and that's why people start getting the problem. But this anti-doping rule violation, Cecilia, is a very, very big issue, and it will make people come out and start talking. So Sebastian Coe is looking at it like, oh, if I don't talk now, they'll say silence is consent. Yeah. So you have to come out and clear his name, and they know the ties he has with Lamine Diack. So he was very, very careful.
Yeah, you have to be very, very careful, because when you're facing the British Parliament, you know a lot is at stake, especially with those retesting and all that. European body came out yesterday to say that, look, what they're going to do right now, I mean, all the athletes that have a very good record in the past 10 years, they're going to start retesting the sample. It tells you a whole lot that, look, these guys are really ready. So if you, dope like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and you were not caught, this time around, when there's a retest of most of the samples, those athletes might just be caught. I love Nigeria because right now we are not in any of these issues. Imagine we're just benefiting from it. Let's look at Kagwai, for instance, silver medal now.
Yeah, and Nefia Kudoba and his team, they also benefited sometimes. But it doesn't mean we should fold our hands now and then be laid back. The education should continue. The AFN should conduct seminars, teach people the need to stay clean, tell athletes things they should keep away from. Yes, the athletes is
and
their,
also
is
warn
career.
coaches. That's another thing, because sometimes it may not just be the athlete. The coach might just say, you know what, take this vitamin, it's very, very good for you. And after taking it, what happens?
The coach is chasing glory too. Yeah, my athlete won gold, so he's boosting CV and all. So sometimes athletes wants to stay clean, coach wants to go the other way.
It's not part of it. And athletes, there's not much you can argue with your coach, because you feel, oh, he knows better. He's protecting my own interests.
There you go.
So they also should educate the coaches what to do and what not to do.
I totally agree with you. Sports This Morning on Channels Television, wherever you are in the world watching us, we're sure you're having fun. Let's have some more fun by, putting you into what we're doing this morning. Let's get you involved. You can talk to us. This show, we keep saying, is designed for it. Don't just watch. Come, let us play for the love of the game on Twitter. We're Channels_Sports, Facebook, Channels IF Sports. You can send us an email. It's Sports This Morning at channelstv.com. What are you talking about? I want you to use the hashtag MPFL. Why should we keep talking about the Nigeria Professional Football League? Because that's the foundation if national team football wants to get back to its glory days in Nigeria. Ezekiel Bassey will be playing for Barca's Team B. Someone says it's Team B. I said, I don't care. You'll be seeing Lionel Messi going to training. You'll be seeing Iniesta, Luis Suarez, Neymar. You'll be seeing superstars, and that can rub off in his career. Let's use the hashtag MPFL. Send out more words of encouragement to MPFL players that look, you can make it to Barca, to Arsenal, to Manchester United, to Real Madrid, to Paris Saint-Germain. Just dream and make it happen. But administration must be top notch. That's why we have charged the league management company. We also charged Mutia Adepoju that we want to see more deals that can bring opportunities to local players in the country.